Welcome to Steele and Nazz, presented by Hedge Better. Today is Wednesday, February 28th. We got the boys here, Showtime Craig in the building.
Yep.
Michael Steele and Mr. Magic Mike over here. How are we doing tonight?
Great. Fantastic.
Episode 157 here. Recurring guest, Francis Hogan, Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
Came out like a bat out of hell. 16-0, 14 KOs. Weymouth, Mass prodigy. Magic, you liked what you saw? I think we all did, but what'd you think?
Yeah. He's a great guest. Guy's electric. Better and better every time he's in here.
I wish we waited for that story to get a little bit later in the pod when he was more comfortable. He was like, yeah, this kid fucking calls me. He's like, I'm about to kick this kid's ass. He's like, your buddy's dead.
Who are we talking about?
With that phone call? We'll dive in.
Also, want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, Slide Edge Fitness and Performance, located at 101 French Avenue. We are 2 months away from beach season. Get in there, folks. And the law office of Patrick J. Foley, looking to buy a house, looking for someone to do the legal work. He's your guy. Get after it. Law offices of Patrick J. Foley. Or if you want to support, his family business, go out to JJ Foley's. If the bars close at 1 a.m., hit JJ's up until 2.
Never a bad choice.
Hit El Chorino after for a burrito. We got to get an El Chorino sponsorship. But Pat is the best in the business.
For it.
Pat is the best.
After the Celtics are run away with the East, they won 9 in a row. We'll have our touch on them. Bruins have lost like 5 of the last 10 games in overtime. How can they flip the script with the trade deadline coming? Showtime Craig saw Demon Slayer. Gonna hear that movie review. I came up with 5 questions on my phone from the official Steele and Nazz questions you didn't think you were going to run into tonight. I got those. And then the New England FreeJacks coming off their championship.
Champs here.
Open up this weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina. We'll have our season preview for you. Let's spin it now to Francis Frank the Tank Hogan. We're now joined by recurring guest, champion of the world, Weymouth, Mass native, 16-0, 14 KOs, Frank the Tank Hogan. Francis, great to see you tonight, as always. What's going on, my man?
Not much. Fucking staying busy, working, training, getting ready for the next one.
I heard you
Let's go. Ready for anything.
You had work off today because of the wind. Any thoughts on that?
I think it's amazing. I wish we could get more off.
Yeah,
because of wind.
It should be windier more often.
I'm shocked that they make a guy who's 16-0 with 14 knockouts even show up to work. Like that's fucked up to me. You have a fucking belt. Like what the fuck are you working?
Yeah, should just be clearing checks.
I know you have to. I know how it works, but I know it doesn't make sense to me.
I show up and work gets done. That's how it goes.
That's it.
Do you want to shout out your work at all?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out row plates. 24/7. I could get a call right now. Actually, I'd probably have to leave to go do a delivery.
Then you get the boss on the line. He's a funny guy, isn't he?
Yeah. I should have brought him with me. Actually, yeah. Next time.
Next time you
time,
win,
for sure,
let's get road plates in here. They're a funny fucking company.
Bring up what you just brought up to me in Showtime like 5 minutes ago about the road plate story.
So I think it was a Saturday night or a Friday night. Oh, he's getting all nervous over there. And I got a phone call from Pat Stew, and I was like, "Why is Pat calling me at 2 a.m?" And it was him calling me, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on right now?" And then I got FaceTimed, and it was you guys sitting on a couch, and I was so fucking confused. I didn't know what to do.
I chill with him. I heard your prank phone calls that you do on the massage parlor around here.
Awesome.
Shout out that massage parlor. I know Showtime goes there once in a while to get a little.
Mixes it in.
We can prank them too one
Is
day.
it a non-spa? Shout out.
No, I'm not. I don't want to shout it out. I would shout out. I would shout out the business, but it's not that kind of massage. But Frank the Tank likes to call this place and mess around.
All right, listen. Pat Stew gives me the phone number and goes, "Call it," and I just fucking do it. It's like 4:30. I'm about to leave work, and you've watched the videos?
Yeah, I've seen them.
All right,
we FaceTimed each
act like
other.
you're answering.
Like
you
a
can
month
act like
ago.
you're answering the phone.
All right, you want to actually
Yeah,
prank
go
phone call someone right now? Should we prank someone?
Prank call some.
But should we prank? Let's prank phone call.
Bring it up.
Who do we want?
Ring out the numbers.
Should we call a massage parlor?
I think we should.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Let's get them the thing.
Call up.
I don't think you do it in. Just put it up to your mic.
Okay.
Yeah, this interview took a left turn.
Yeah, this just went the complete opposite direction.
Right out of the gate. Love it.
I'm just saying, he's more than the champ. The guy also can fucking.
Before we
rip
get
up.
out, I'll cut down the brass tacks here. Coming off unanimous decision win over, is it Dormedes Podes, 14-5-1. How does it feel to be the WBC USA silver medal belt champ?
It felt good for one night, and then I woke up and was like, all right, I gotta go back to the gym or do something with my life.
That quick?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't even relish in the fucking
No,
belt?
I
Like, there
can't.
was nothing to you?
I just feel like I didn't even feel like anything, actually. It just
Really?
felt like another day when I won. I was like, this is it?
That's
Just
why
it just
that's a
wasn't
sick
enough,
fuck
like-
mentality. I like it. Like nothing. Just another win.
Favorite belt.
Yeah,
the
everyone was
next
like, can
one.
I get a picture? I like didn't even feel cool having the thing on me. I like put it up in my hotel room. I was like, this is, I'm not
Did you
carrying
like
this
light it on
around.
fire or something yet? Is it even with you?
It's somewhere in my closet under bags. I put it in my closet and then I just threw my duffel bags in
See,
there.
that's how pathetic. Like, I would be rocking that pretty often. that thing would be with me.
Yeah, you'd be at Dunkin' Donuts and fucking.
Like, I'm
ride,
wearing my
like-
rough and rowdy fucking jacket around proud like a fucking
It's
asshole.
like Belichick in the heyday when he would just throw the AFC title game trophies in the
Yeah,
trash.
see ya. Yeah,
That's
like
exactly
that.
what he's saying. And that's why it is all about the next one for you,
Yeah, it is.
obviously.
It
Like,
is.
this is jack shit, I guess.
How
Is it a big belt? Like
Yeah,
the what?
yeah. Like,
What,
it's
what
like
is the belt called again?
So it's
Sorry.
the WBC World Silver Belt. So this puts me in all the rankings for all the big world titles. So like that's a
That's big.
big fucking
Big.
deal. I
But
mean,
to
it is a
you,
big
it's
deal.
nothing.
Yeah.
But in my head, I was like, all right, until I'm like in the ring, fucking, they're like in the new fucking unified, hopefully, fucking
That's
world
next
champ.
up.
Yeah.
That's what I hope.
in comparison, like I know Mark DeLuca is like one of your trainers, obviously has a very high resume when it comes to the sport of boxing. Did he ever win this belt? Like, did that get him on his way to like national television, something like that?
So there is a couple of other belts that are just like this one,
Okay.
like IBF. Like they have a couple of them. I know WBO. Like so, I have WBC. I know there's a WBO one out there, and there's a couple of other smaller belts out there that get you in the rankings and like people talk about you. And I only know that from Mark and like watching Mark go through it. But a week after I fought, Abraham Nova fought, who also trains with us, and he fought for the WBC World's title. And I mean, he came up short, but
Just
I
getting
mean,
there.
I think he fucking won, and he's definitely gonna have a couple of really big fights after this. But Mark was like back in the gym, like your name's fucking popping down there. Like everybody that's like a big guy in boxing was talking about you. Like
Your name
So,
or the other kids you just said?
my name,
Your
yeah,
name.
Frank the
down
Tank.
there, yeah.
It hasn't been already. I have people literally walk up to me nowadays and be like mention you,
Really?
like
So I
people
was-
yeah.
and like I'm
The word
talking
is
like
out.
randoms. They're like,
Yeah. So
when you
I mean,
having
I
Frank
have
the
it.
Tank back on, or
It happens to me all the time. Surprisingly,
Yeah.
like not surprisingly, but like you know where it happens to me more than anywhere else? The fucking movie theater. I'll be in the movie theater, I'll watch a movie, and like halfway through the movie, I'll literally hear someone say, Frank the Tank. And I'm like, I'll be sitting with my girlfriend, I'll be like, did you just hear that? And she's like, did someone just yell Frank the Tank? I'm like, what the fuck? This just happened to us like 2 weeks ago. And then right after the movie, some 3 people will come up to me and be like, hey, like, you Frank the Tank? I'm like, yeah, I mean, you fucking yelled it out halfway through the movie. I'm guessing you probably knew I was Frank the Tank.
How'd they catch you? Like, were you getting like concessions with like any popcorn in
No,
there?
I was lounging, laid back with a big ass thing of popcorn. I'm like, fucking catch me lacking.
Chilling. Yeah, right.
bagged like that.
Oh, beautiful.
What movie?
I like going and watching horror movies like Michael Myers and all
Okay.
that stuff.
Love that.
Good stuff.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
It's
stuff.
scary.
I mean, the new ones kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie, but
At least they bring it back, so it's
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
relevant.
gives you
Yeah.
something to do on a Saturday night instead of go out and get fucking hammered
You know,
and
yeah,
make
yeah.
yourself look like a
Yeah,
fucking
the deal.
fool.
Yeah.
Do you get hammered during training times? What is your drinking relationship like with being a
No,
boxer?
I mean, I calm it down through like training camp and stuff like that. I don't really drink. Maybe fucking have one at dinner and stuff, but like I wait till after the fight's already over and stuff. Like,
And then what? You like celebrate kind of for a week, let a little loose, or are you?
so I
pretty-
tried to celebrate the night after I fought, but fucking I bit my tongue and then I literally couldn't eat or drink anything for like 3 days. And I was talking with the worst lisp. Like my tongue was hanging. Like
Was
I
it
don't
during
know.
the fight?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
mouthpiece came loose and shifted over, and he hit me with an uppercut right as it happened.
Oh boy.
And I already knew like I was gonna be fucked for at least 2 weeks. But
Hey, that's adversity
Yeah.
though, and you fought through it. So.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
the tongue didn't like spit out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
Showtime knows a mouth guard guy. He said, "I'm speaking for Showtime over here as well."
So did they give you like the nines at like Mohegan? Like obviously, Mohegan's probably my favorite casino like in New England. It's a great venue to like see something.
Mohegan Fox.
I've seen like Bellator there, concerts. Just what was the whole scene going in there? I know that it wasn't your first rodeo there.
I think this time around it was definitely a better scenario, I guess, or situation. I mean, like everybody treated me a lot more highly because I was fighting for a belt and I was like the big name on the card.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, it was definitely fun. I think I was treated by the casino great because I was with road plates and fucking they just ball out hard every time they're there. So they were like, holy shit, road plates is here. And there's like 10 people wearing road plates jackets. So like we just fucking got treated
that name
lavishly.
rings bells at
Help
the
that
casino,
table
yeah.
out. Help that table out. Go to them. Absolutely.
You guys
Love
win
that.
some money?
I played like one of those Wheel of Fortune games. I put $20 in and won like $300 and
Let's
was like,
go.
I'm cashing the fuck out.
Let's go.
Bang.
Good night.
What a weekend.
Good
Yeah,
night.
what a night.
It was great.
Fun.
I mean, too, because I was looking at your most recent fights. I know you fought in like Barclays Center in Brooklyn, but you went from Quincy's Veteran Memorial Stadium outside to Mohegan Sun. Probably a hell of a switch around.
Yeah. I mean, I think the one that was like kind of just like not a get me fight, but like I needed to do something. Like I needed to just get a fight. So I got into training camp because there was nothing really going on at the time. It was like end of summer. I mean, no one was really running shows, but
It's a good
It's
local
definitely-
fight at veterans.
Yeah,
like a
nice
lot of
get out
local
there.
people
People
that
show
don't.
up for
Yeah,
that.
a lot of people that can't like pay to fucking go stay a night at Mohegan Sun and drive down there and spend the money. Like they got to go there, you know.
The lads wear out. Place was rocking.
Home of the
Yeah.
champions,
Yeah. It was a
New
good
England
one.
FreeJacks.
Yes. My favorite fight by you was definitely that Dominican one. I love that fight.
Which one was that?
You were in the Dominican fight.
Oh
weren't
yeah,
you?
that was fucking
That
crazy.
that was a cool one to me.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool
that one
experience.
stands out for
Any
some
war
reason.
stories from that? Like usually you probably get like a nice weigh-in at like your other fights, but like going to a Dominican fight.
Oh, the weigh-in was
it
garbage.
outdoors? Yeah.
Fucking the
Probably
scale,
dudes with
the scale didn't
AKs.
even work. They were like 160. I was like, does this thing have batteries in it?
Yeah, nothing happened. And they're like,
Fucking-
no, it's fine. Yeah. Made it.
And so, I mean, I was like the tallest. I was the tallest guy there, and then the first tallest guy who was also with me, two white dudes, fucking 6'9", fucking Jimmy. It was with us. He was a heavyweight that was down there, and everyone was just looking at us like, who are these guys? Like they looked at us like we were their saviors. Like they're like coming up to us like begging us for money
white
and
man
shit. I was like,
brings
holy
money.
shit. Yeah.
The flare, like we've seen during the weigh-ins, the G-string, whatever the hell you want to call it. I see the colored fingernails. You got anything up your sleeve, or you tell us about the fingernails?
I don't know. We were just me and my girlfriend went to this place in Hanover, and my toes are done too. But I need to get them redone. Yeah, I don't know. The lady was like, "Do you want color?" And the place was like pretty packed. I was like, "Yeah, let's do a color." My girlfriend was like, "Haha." I was like, "I'm not fucking joking." I was like,
What do you got?
"Yeah." I was like,
Champ doesn't mess
Yeah,
around.
what type of
"Can I get
shades do you
black?"
have?
Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty depressed, winter depression. She was like, "Sure." Like did it. I fucking did my toes. Everyone was staring at me. I had those like scrunchy things stuck between my toes, like so they'd separate them.
Manny Petty, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Great
Nazz
stuff.
is a Manny Petty guy.
More of a petty. You get those feet going. I'm telling you,
I've got one. I've
Petty's
got
what
one.
you
I'm
do.
not-
I like when
yeah.
they get to the point where like
You
they're
should do
rubbing
a
the
Steele
cream
and
on
Nazz
your
Boys Day
like,
at the-
calves and shit. I just lay there. I'm like, this is fucking great. I wish I
Yeah,
could have
it-
this every night.
Feel great.
Warm water.
Feel
Oh,
fucking
it's
fantastic.
tremendous.
Love it. Well, what that the G strings though, like still no shame with that. That like that's not stopping.
No,
is
it's
it?
getting worse actually. Like I want to
I
do it
feel
on
like
a
we're
regular
gonna come out there and
basis.
just drop them one day
So-
and just go full nude.
I said it like
I did see it. I always I see him. It's unreal.
so. I'm gonna be in the St. Patty's Day parade again this year in Southie. And I just keep telling everyone, I'm like, it's getting warmer out. Like, and they're like, no,
You go
I know what this
G-string at
means.
the parade.
Like, G-string at the parade, me up there fucking slamming some nips. And I'll bring my belt for this one because it's green.
Yeah,
fucking
got
St.
it.
Patty's
Oh,
Day. I'm gonna get my
perfect.
nails green. I gotta get something crazy like
Dye
right
the
on my
hair.
back.
Yeah, go on.
I was
Go
thinking
nuts.
of it. I was thinking of like doing this
Dye the-
extra red or orange or something.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
that would be good. Yeah.
We were
this-
saying, Magic, maybe the next weigh-in should be at Alex's so he can actually come in full
Can you
nude
do
with
that?
some girls.
I could maybe make it happen.
Are you open to more sponsors on your shorts?
Oh
dude?
hell yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I bet they would fucking back him.
Oh yeah, Club Alex's.
I feel like that could be a good backing for you.
We
we also want them.
actually. I went there with Pat and Ryan. That was a crazy night.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
I went from a nice dinner at Davio's to me driving home, and Colin Ryan was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" He was like, "Going to Club Alex's." I was on my way.
That's how it happened.
Shout out Club Alex's last free promo for you. I won't.
It's definitely,
We need money.
It's definitely not the
Really?
last. It's definitely not the last.
I know.
Far from it.
We got to go get the fucking money from them.
So,
They owe us.
Big W, at Mohegan Sun, you got the belt. What's next for Frank the Tank Hogan?
So we'll plan. We're working on something for probably the summertime for professional fight, anyways. But so there's this thing called Team Combat League, and there's a fighter in each weight class. You'll represent like your city, so I'll be representing Boston. I'm gonna do it at 175 because I just don't fucking want to do 160 for 12 weeks straight because you'll fight once every week, and I mean the money's pretty good.
Gonna keep the weight down.
And
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's just like. It's one round. I could get in there with a heavyweight and fucking
One
Yeah,
round.
oh
for
yeah,
one
yeah,
round.
yeah. Like why? Yeah, why
Like,
torture yourself?
You get
like
3
that?
minutes, but
Is it like a rough and rowdy type thing?
so it's called Team Combat League. So there's like Atlanta has a team, New York City has a team, California has a team, Texas, and like they'll come. We'll travel to them, fucking all paid for, of course, and we'll get paid to fight. But you could fight maybe twice a night, but I think they'll probably only have each person fight once a night, and then the team that has more rounds won will be the winning team.
Interesting.
But
Wow.
Is this a new thing?
yeah, so it's a new thing. I don't know the guy's name that started it, but they just like did tryouts here. And probably like 3 or 4 months before this past fight, fucking I was not in shape and I was eating donuts because I'm the fighter that's like standing there. We're all like listening to them. They had like Dunkin' Donuts like fucking there for all the fight, like the trainers. And I'm standing there shoveling donuts down, and everyone just like gets out of the way. So the guy sees me. He's like, "Is that kid eating all the donuts? Hey, you're not a fighter, right?" I'm like, "I am actually." I just looked at everyone. I was like, "Listen." I was like, "You guys know the deal." I was like, "Someone's getting fucked up today."
Yeah. So when do we
That's
start?
exactly
Yeah.
what happened. And the guy was like, "Holy shit, this kid's actually really fucking
Give
good."
them all the donuts.
So
who else will be on the team with you? Do you know?
So I don't know if you guys ever heard of the guy Rashidi Ellis at all. Speedy
Off the top of my
Rashidi.
head, no.
So
Love
he's like
that
a very,
nickname.
very
Probably
high
kicks ass.
level pro, like on Mark's fucking level, maybe a little above Mark, because like with the TV wise, anyways. Because
And he's from Mass.
so he's from Mass. He's from I want to say Somerville, but I don't think so. I think they train in Lynn now. I think their gym just moved, but yeah, there's like a lot of fucking good pros on our team and good pros on other teams. So like most guys are gonna go out there and try to fucking blow each other out. If you look them up, like on Instagram, they have like a Team Combat League Instagram.
Okay.
And they got a huge following just from like their videos of guys going out there and fucking laying each other out. And it's no headgear, just a mouthpiece. And it's like professional style, like leather gloves.
Does
like,
it count as a loss if you lose in this?
no, that's like why I'm like fucking one
that's
round.
nice.
Like, and it's
Yeah,
like its
why not?
own
Yeah.
league.
Because I would
like,
hate to
okay.
see you get like
we're not
your
taking.
first
We
loss
are
in this.
not
shit.
taking L's. I'm going to fucking tear people's heads
Okay,
off.
yeah, I don't even know why I'm
I'm
thinking
calm
that.
down,
Yeah.
yo.
Shut up,
Stupid of me.
man.
I'm sorry.
Do you change your your
That was
technique
ridiculous.
of fighting? You got it right. 1 round, 3 minutes.
I mean, I can. I like to have a slow pace, but I mean, you got 1 round. It depending on who it is that I go out there against. I mean, if they come out swinging for the fences,
It's all situational.
probably just gonna box the shit out of them and make them look stupid. Because I do have boxing skills, but I mean, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably just gonna go in there and try to knock somebody out.
Yeah,
Can you kick? Is it like MMA shit? Like is it?
Nah, it's just hands. Yeah,
Oh, just hands. Okay. I'm not bad.
And when
Yeah,
does
this
it
sounds
start? Yeah, when does it start?
starts the first week of April. So once it's like
Soon.
out there and everything, I'll post it. And that's like the big thing too. Like I think the way it works, like you'll make more money with more views you have for people watching for you. So like if people go on and they're watching for you, like
Promo
you're
code
gonna, yeah,
tank or
because these
something
people
and-
are trying to like, whoever runs the Team Combat League, they're trying to start like this new live stream, like and fucking get it going. So like that's why they want it being pushed out there. Like that's what gives the fighters the motivation to push it out there more.
Yeah,
I like this idea,
consider
yeah.
us watchers.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
be watchers if not attendees.
Yeah, if not attendees.
If it's in the right spot, we'll attend. I wanted to go that Mohegan one.
Yeah, do they have a location for when it's in Boston or no?
So
This is like could be
Personally, I haven't
ahead,
had heard of any locations yet, but it's going to be in Boston somewhere.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's definitely going to be fun.
Let's hope for
Yeah, no, yeah.
The two
I mean,
fighters I drop
Encore.
everything for and, get a stream and look at it on my phone. It's Bobby Lights Out Lang and Frank the Tank Hogan.
Yeah.
Those two guys there all day.
I've been hanging with your cousin lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that been going?
Good.
Yeah.
But we were supposed to go down to the fucking watch your fight, but it didn't happen.
What happened?
Nothing. I don't. The plan never
Club
unfolded.
Alex is up.
He's too busy. He's too busy.
He's a
He is busy.
man.
He is
He's a
busy.
man.
Very busy. But he was pretty much live streaming and he was not live streaming your fight on Snapchat, but enough that I knew you won immediately.
Yeah.
Are we going up with this prank phone call or what?
Oh yeah, I got him dialed in.
All right, we might as well get in. I think we're towards the end here. Yeah. And he said boxing like.
Place is called Fushan.
Okay.
Just hold that up to the microphone.
Oh, Jesus.
Even put
Oh, speak, yeah.
Yeah, like turn the backside.
What do you guys get me doing over here?
Hey, hello.
Hello, I'm looking for a massage.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
I'm amazing. How are you doing?
Huh?
Hello?
I'm fine. Is that me?
Is this my mom?
你过来吗？
Yeah, this is my mama. I'm looking for a massage.
有开呀？
I can't understand a single goddamn word you're saying, lady.
You coming, yeah.
Am I coming?
You okay? Yeah, coming.
If you want me to. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. Coming. Okay?
How much? What are you guys banging pots and pans? Jesus.
Yes.
This lady's like on drugs or something.
I think that's the end of that.
Good job. Round of applause for Francis.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
They delivered.
You should start doing those pranks on your Instagram or something.
I should start
Frank
posting them.
Angus.
You
Yeah.
should put it to 17-0, 15 KOs.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
bang. Yeah, Fushan, shout
Just
out.
final questions. Have respect for Jake Paul. Do you have any yet, or still think he's a punk? I feel like I ask you this every time you're on, but just seeing if that's
I have
changed.
respect for his training. I actually just wrote on someone's thing like right before I came in here because they post like a video of him like, I mean, he does like give back to the sport of boxing and he does like help fighters. I mean, he puts them on his cards that he's always fighting on and fucking they get paid good money. And I mean, he's bringing a lot of notoriety and he does train his ass off. I will say that. I mean, he has money, so he pays the right people to train him.
Yeah, but
When the bell rings, I do think he's a chump. Like, I think like everyone's saying like he's going to win a world title. I'm like, I've been doing this for fucking 14 years. I'm like, he just started doing this for like fun, like, and he's going to win a world title. I'm like, that's not feasible. It's just not happening.
Yeah, I don't think world title,
yeah,
but he is making
and
some
a lot
money.
of people like because like some people. They don't follow boxing and they have no idea who that guy is by name, but like that guy can kick the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
many people in the boxing realm.
Whenever
I'm
he's-
sure you know some dudes that would kick the shit out of him.
Yeah,
for sure.
for sure.
Who's winning? Devin Hanley and Ryan Garcia.
Devin Hanley versus Ryan Garcia
big fight.
from Showtime.
It's Devin Haney. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Correct.
Devin Haney.
Devin Haney's gonna
And that is
beat
the
Ryan
winner.
Garcia. I don't know. I think he's gonna stop him personally. I mean, that's just my own opinion. I think Ryan Garcia is soft, and I think like not just from his last fight with the Tank Davis, but like just from like outside of the ring. Like if you watch him, like he's like more of like a social media influencer. Like he's not a real. I mean, he is a real fighter, but like he's not. Like when he gets hit, he turns into like a bitch and runs, and he's like. He's not in there
You're
to
talking
win.
about Garcia?
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
I mean,
yeah.
that's why that Tank Davis fight took like 2 years to fucking make.
Yeah.
Because they were just Instagram guys.
Yeah.
And it was like, just do it.
My last question. Enjoy the flavor. See you drinking a Mary Lou's coffee. Shout out Mary Lou's, I guess. Hopefully another sponsor. What's your go-to mix?
I like Gone Bananas.
Bananas.
I don't know.
Okay.
Bananas.
I'm an A-OK cookie when I do it. Like
I did one of those yesterday.
did?
Actually, yeah, I did a large A-OK.
Is that shit like a milk? That shit's like a milkshake, though, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's
Get like a
bad.
large
sounds
one,
good.
and you just drink it, and then you're like, all right, I need some real caffeine. Let me stop at Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. Everything at those places is fire though. Like
Yeah.
Mary Lou's and all of the like you can you're pretty much nailing it.
Yeah, you just gotta take
Like
it day by
any of
day. If you have like that shit like every day, unless I don't know, you have your workout regimen like all done. I'd be all done. I'll speak for myself. Frank the Tank Hogan, 16-0, 14 KOs. Always a pleasure having you on the show, man. Great day, great night. Have at it.
Keep that belt. Start wearing that
exactly.
belt around.
Champs here.
Yeah.
Champs here.
Keep
Yeah,
the belt,
come
but
on.
start showing it
I want
off
to
a
say
bit.
it's tank time.
Yes.
24/7, and go follow me on Instagram because some asshole hacked my last one, so I'm like down at
Fucking punk.
1,000 followers now. But I did get verified, so it is me. Go follow me at Francis_Hogan_.
Get it done.
Yeah, 17-0. I'm coming for you.
Let's go.
Let's go. Big summer.
go.
Big
Coming
summer
to it.
upcoming. Let's go.
And I have the verse lined up. It's actually from the Instagram caption.
Oh, Bible verse?
I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, and I fear no evil. Thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
Amen.
If tank time's with you, I'll come for you. But just saying.
Amen. Thank you for that.
And we're back. Francis Frank the Tank Hogan joins the boys once again, 16-0, 14 career knockouts. He knocked out that prank phone call, I would say, for starters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fushan.
Brought
I
a,
didn't give him much to work with, but
Yeah, it was quick. It was quick.
it
Quick
was
Magic
interesting.
Mike
It's
minute.
good. Yeah, I liked it.
brought a lot of charisma, and then you prank phone call him. You called him telling him
Yeah.
you killed his friend or something.
I don't even
So
remember
yeah,
that.
I knew you weren't gonna remember the story from your reaction. So this is what happened. Me and Nazz are sitting in here. He comes in. He's like, "Yeah, Magic coming tonight." We're like, "Yeah, we think so." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Friends with my friend." One day it's fucking 2 a.m. I'm shit faced. I'm lying in bed. All of a sudden I get a random phone call. He's like,
FaceTime.
"You don't know who this is." He's like, "Your friend Steve, or whichever your friend's name." He's like, "He's fucking dead." He's like, "Don't fuck with me, buddy. I'll come fucking beat your ass right now." And you just immediately FaceTimed him, and you were
Oh,
the
okay,
kid.
there we go.
Yeah, you can't do that to, like, he'd kill you.
Literally, yeah. I'm glad that got cleared up.
I got-
That goes to show.
I go, he's been taking it easy. He's a
That
little,
goes
little
to
less
show
cool.
I'd be a dead man. The way I've been acting.
Hey,
I
we
deserved
were
it.
trying to tell you. We were warning you.
Speaking of people getting killed, 9 in a row. Celtics are on top
Nice
of
transition.
the NBA right now with 46-12. I think they're staying steady, 7.5 games above the second place. I think the Cavs right now. I'll discuss last night's game. I get no Embiid, but took it to him in the second half. Seemed like they're all coming together. Tatum and Brown obviously have been the guys, but when you start incorporating Drew Holiday offensively, Derek White, not a big offensive night, but he's been their unsung hero all season. What do you think, Steele?
Yeah, I mean, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Not scoring too many points, but he's still getting it done. Still a factor in the game.
Yeah, I think Sam Hauser, whenever, I'm just talking about their bench players right now. I think it's clear as day they're the best starting 5 in the league when healthy. That's been our drum all season. Sam Hauser coming off the bench, Al Horford coming off the bench, even Luke Cornett playing some good defense there. I'm still waiting to see my guy Xavier Tillman, who they got in the NBA trade deadline, to see if he can do anything when they give him some minutes. But overall, how can we really critique this team right now when it's not the playoffs? You win 9 in a row. What else is there more to do?
Exactly.
Nothing. They
Absolutely nothing.
still haven't lost at home to an Eastern Conference team.
Yeah,
They're absolutely killing it.
For real?
Yeah.
they haven't lost to an Eastern Conference
I like
team.
that. That's a good stat.
That's probably the best
mean,
stat
good
out there.
Stat steal.
They're all playing good. I mean, obviously, the 76ers game, winning it, beating that team without Embiid, you can't.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
mean too. Simply doesn't mean that much.
That game was closer last night than it telegraphs. I think they won by 18, but it was like a 5-point game going in the fourth quarter. They really turned things around, played really well in transition. That's why I was comparing it to kind of my rec league basketball, where no one wants to go on fast breaks because it's just too damn tiring. Those dudes live for fast breaks. They don't need any numbers. They can just Jaylen Brown took it east to west, north to south, whatever you want to call it, 1-on-5 and just dunked on someone. I was just like, well, how can this guy in his right mind just That's just a player right there. I mean, he just lost for words.
It's almost like the Celtics are more athletic than your rec team.
I would say so. Consider we're losing by 40
It's a
points.
shocking turn of events.
Yeah. The next 5 games going to be pretty tough, though. They got Friday night against the Mavericks at home. Then they got the Warriors Saturday night, ABC televised. Then they're on the road against the Cavs, which is the number 2 team in the Eastern Conference. You got the defending NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets. And then you got Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns next week. Seems like it's gonna probably.
I'd love to see a 5-0 here.
Yeah, probably.
Then I'll say things are really looking sexy.
Yeah, they're
Luka.
their toughest stretch so far.
I want 5 here if they're really that
5.
good.
Yeah, I want at least 4. I can take 4. It's just a regular season. I get it. But yeah, we're gonna keep playing this drum all season, where we stroke them, but can they get it done in the playoffs? Can they get to the next level where they haven't been, since 2008, where it's raising banner 18? Can they get there? I don't know. I think they can, but it's more of a wait and see type of game with this team.
I think the game that matters the most in those, from a future perspective, would be the Nuggets game, because it would kind of be like there's a fair chance the Nuggets would be the team, if we were to make the finals, would be the team we play. And to see how they handle Jokic, because playing a guy once a fucking year or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, some teams have intense rivalries, their stuff, like how do we do against him? They don't know him that well.
First game against them this season?
Probably not.
No,
Probably not. And they
so-
play him every year, but you gotta it's not.
No, this
We
should
know
be
what we're
treated
getting
like
from
championship
We know
type
what we're
of game.
getting from the Heat. We know what we're getting from the 76ers. They know each other. We've been battling them for years. Like, that would just be, and even the Warriors, they've had their fights with them, a series. Like, the Nuggets and Celtics have never really.
Had a rivalry.
So Jokic
Commingled.
ended their home game winning streak at home. I think they were like 20-0 or something. He scored a late game bucket and they won. So it'd be interesting to see. I mean, they're in play. The Suns are in play. Who would be the next up in the schedule here? The Clippers are pretty good. West is pretty wide open outside of picking the clear cut, best player in the NBA right now, which I think is no doubt Nikola Jokic. Great to see. Just heavy competition.
Yeah, and he's also the one we match up the West with, which sucks.
And we're 6-3 this season against the Nuggets.
Well, 0-1.
No?
0-1. They've only played it once.
Where are they?
Yeah, what?
Oh,
from 21.
From what year? Come on. Come on, phone. The phone fucked me. The phone fucked me.
No, just the history of when Western Conference teams play Eastern Conference teams once at home and once on the road.
Yeah, it's twice a year.
Twice a year.
So we're 6-3 lifetime against them?
The last 9 meetings, I would say, we're 6-3.
Correct.
So good numbers.
Thank you. That's
but,
Showtime.
yeah.
Your heart was in the right place.
Fuck you.
That's why you get the
Fuck
notepad. You get the notepad.
Should've wrote it
Get the
down.
notepad. Can Jason Tatum win the MVP?
Yes.
I think no. I want him to win, but if you're the best team in the league by 8 games and you're not even considered a top 3 candidate, how can you get
Who's
your
in the
odds
running?
better? You got Jokic possibly winning his 3rd out of 4 years. You got SGA. Is it Gregorius Alexander? Is that his last name? Shy from
Gilgeous
Oklahoma
Alexander.
City. He's averaging over 30 points, having a great season. And then you have Giannis Antetokounmpo having a great season for the Bucks. I'd probably put, if I were the voter, I'd probably put Jason Tatum at 3.
I mean, I could give a fuck less if he wins it personally, but
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, those are all good
Yeah,
names.
he's definitely in there. Yeah, I think he stands a chance. It could
I
be
take
what
it back,
happens down the stretch.
It's not an obvious yes.
That he's
You said could he win? And I said yes pretty quickly. No, those names are fucking good.
I mean,
that's a tough
but
battle.
it's a race. Some years it's literally just all right, we can just that guy's the MVP.
Yeah.
There's definitely a competition there this year.
Yeah, I just think you dummy it down to you take that guy away from the team. What happens there? Take Tatum away from the team. Yeah, they're not the team that they are right now, but they got some pretty good damn talent on there. You take away Jokic from their team, complete 180. SGA, don't even get me started with that. You take him away from what he's done with the Thunder. I know they had that giddy guy and who's the Gonzaga, right? The Thunder there, the triple threat.
Chet Hogan.
Yeah. So they've had a pretty good year itself.
Shai is definitely the MVP when you look at MVP at technical. Talent.
Yeah, most valuable player to their team.
That's by miles.
Yeah, but it is kind
So
of
he
a
should get
politics game. I think it's going to go
That's
to
just not how it
Jokic.
works. Like in
Yeah.
the NBA.
That's why it doesn't matter. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. It's right. It's to the team.
See you in the ship.
The team in question here, as they were reigning in first place all season, sitting still at 34, 12, and 14. 14, I shit you not, overtime losses now. The last, I think,
That's tough.
yeah, their last 11 games, they're 3, and 5, with 5 is overtime loss. They just don't know, like, that their defense, I'll say it all season, has kept, dummying down, getting tired, creating turnover. The other teams creating turnovers in their end. The goal is doing everything they can. You got Linus Olmark and, Jeremy Swayman, both, all-star caliber players. Both have been in the all-star game. It just seems like with this March 8th trade deadline that they're going to have to make some moves with that defensive pairing. I get it. Maybe add another center, as Charlie Coyle has done great for you so far, career season. But is that really where you want to go for the rest of the year, having, him as one of your top centers on the team? Be interesting to see. What do you think, Steele?
It's just untimely bad play. It's like when the Patriots were there and they were all about, like the fundamentals and like, the big game moments and stuff like that. Like they just haven't been good at that.
The little things.
Yeah, the little things. Like they're just like Olmark in the Kraken game last night. He went out, tried to play the puck, shot it right into the guy's skates, and the guy just like took the puck and went around him. And was like, thank you.
Yeah, it was
And
very
then-
quick. It was very quick.
And then the next play, like 30 seconds after that, was I forget who it was, but they got a cross-checking penalty like 30 seconds after. Then the Kraken scored again, and it's just they're doing stupid things to hurt themselves, and it's the defense is struggling. Lorai, I was at the game versus the Kings. Forbort probably had one of the worst games of his career in that game. He was absolutely dreadful.
Grizzlick's awful.
Lorai was off. Grizzlick has been one of the better players recently.
He sucks. I want him dead.
Yeah.
What has he done to you? Because he's literally been like one of the better hockey players on the team.
He's
recently,
terrible. He
defensively.
turns over the puck. He gets dominated in the neutral zone. The Bruins have been known for years to be this tough team. He leads the team in just pussy shit. But I don't really tolerate.
Give it to him,
I
Nazz.
don't really
Give it
tolerate
to
this
him.
shit. I wish they could dump him off, but I don't think anyone's gonna take him. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Side note,
he's on my
went to
shit list.
BU over the weekend. BU's winning the National Hockey Championship.
Nasty.
Just get ready.
We'll see.
We just had Northeastern.
Jack,
guy
We'll
on.
see.
And I said
Our
BU.
boy Jack's got something else to say about that.
I said what I said.
What were you doing there?
Watching a BU hockey game.
Who they play?
UConn killed them 6-0.
I think I saw that.
Any good beers? No concessions.
Sessions?
Concessions? No, didn't have any concessions.
I remember they
Just
have good
beers.
popcorn there. We went to go watch. Speaking of Frank the Tank, we watched a fight there. We fought recently last year, and popcorn was marvelous.
Gotta love some good popcorn.
Good popcorn up at that one we went to in New Hampshire, too. But go
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that was an electric
Go on.
factory.
Yeah,
We're
so
getting
the
on a
Bruins-
tangent.
Yeah, so the Bruins, all of this aside, are where right now? Tied for the second most points in the entire NHL? Maybe third?
They're actually tied for. Actually, they're in second
Most of the
place
division.
in their
I
division
think
right now.
like the entire NHL, it's like third.
Probably third. Tied for third, which
that
is good.
What? Oh, so they're 1 point behind.
Yeah, but the hockey they're playing doesn't convince me that they're going to do anything once postseason play hits.
And that
That's
doesn't
what I
mean
don't
much
like about
because
it.
the hockey last year they were playing and they didn't do shit.
Good point, Steele.
So turn it around.
I like that a lot.
Well, I
Yeah,
just,
so
anything
fuck
can
off.
happen in the
Anything
playoffs,
can
Nazz.
happen.
I
Get
think
there.
most of these teams that you're going to be playing is a tough matchup.
No.
Toronto's on a roll. If the season ended today, you'd be playing Toronto.
The single greatest fraud
kill them.
franchise in the history of sports.
This
is
is
the
like
Toronto
you
Maple
and
Leafs.
fucking the Sixers.
Yeah,
if
I
the
could not
Sixers
give
were
a-
hot, you'd be
I
worried
could
about
not
them.
give a fuck about the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Austin
worried.
Matthews already has 50 goals.
Not worried.
Rangers, probably a year away. They might be that good. They're a young team. Carolina scares the shit out of me. I am not worried about the Flyers.
What about the Panthers?
How about Detroit the other night? That was
Vengeance.
pretty sick.
yeah.
Give me some vengeance. Patty Kane, that was meant to be.
That was one of the greatest nights like in a hockey game you'll ever see. Patty Kane played probably 15 plus years for the Chicago Blackhawks, returns as a Detroit Red Wing during a lot of things going on. Chris Chelios number retired. But anyways, comes down to overtime. He goes on a breakaway. He scores, beats the Blackhawks, and then everyone starts cheering. Like all of Chicago starts
cheering him?
Yeah, they cheered him when he won.
Wow.
It was kind of sick.
Interesting. Yeah,
And because he's like about as legendary as it gets there.
that's fair.
People are
But
called.
do you think we would do that for one of our legends?
Fuck no.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
he's on another team, no
No.
way.
Like if Ray Bork did that back in the day?
We literally had a parade for Ray Bork.
Yeah, my persona, I'd say no.
Yeah, well, you're fucking Pats fan. We can't lose fucking nothing. Like,
You
not
would
everyone's as
fucking-
much of a
you
douche
would-
as
I
you.
think you-
Yeah,
you-
not
you
everyone's as
clap.
much. Yeah, not everyone's a dickhead. Like
I'd respect. I'd respect, but
Yeah, you might not clap, but you would respect. You might cry even.
I would boo. I might cry. You're right. I am a cry. I'm a lover. I'm a lover.
You love these Boston teams.
You got
But
it,
he
man.
doesn't love the fucking Bruins. See, the way Nazz let off, obviously I'm not tuned into the Bruins at all. I would have thought the fucking wheels are falling off.
The wheels
They're
are-
fucking game behind.
The
They're
wheels
going to
are
be in the
falling off.
playoffs.
They've lost 3 in a row.
Fine. That's okay. They stacked some wins. They're in good shape.
That means
from what I'm
hammer the
seeing.
money line.
Trade deadline, March 8th. You get Hingham Zone. You get Noah Hannafin from the Flames. Come back home. Helps you reset your defensive pairings. Kid's an absolute all-star from Calgary right now. Get his ass back home. He's on a contract
Is
year.
this possible? Is this
It's
in the
very
talks?
possible that it's in the talks. It probably won't happen just because they keep talking about it too much. But I would love to see it happen. He would really help, build that defensive pairings.
Steele, you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Heinrich Lindholm has been awful. Charlie McAvoy has been awful. Best defenseman on the team right now is Brandon Carlo by miles.
Grizzly?
Grizzly, get him off my set.
How many times have you had money on the Bruins during this stretch?
I haven't been betting recently. After the Super Bowl, I'm kind of been on hiatus.
No, I've been too. I went down bad, but
No,
I had
too
one of the
much
best.
tennis?
I had one of the best gambling weeks.
I had Kansas City.
week.
Kansas City, and then I let out. I'm all
Oh,
done.
I'm talking to him about the tennis.
Because you sound a lot like someone who's lost some money line bets in overtime.
No, I just don't.
Yeah, like
Sound like
yeah,
I
speaking
can
of-
hear it in your voice.
He's a
Yeah.
disgruntled fan.
Taylor Fritz, probably the best tennis player in the world. I fucking hate that guy. Minus 700? Are you shitting me?
Fuck yeah.
Put the mortgage on it.
Nazz sounds like a disgruntled fan getting his panties a little too much in a bunch.
No, I just think I think they're playing like a bunch of pussies. I'm calling them out. I want them to play better.
Luckily for hockey, it is the most wide open
I gotta
playoffs.
say, this. I do agree with.
They can turn
with
that
Nazz.
around.
I do agree with Nazz with that same time old time hockey, but the game is changing to a game where they're fucking. It's turning into football. It's becoming more the pussification of hockey. I mean, I know the fighting still keeps it in that last remnants of fucking
Yeah,
the
they
old time
barely
sport. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. This league is turning into a much more modernized league where it's not going to be that style of hockey anymore. It's gonna transition to the type of play where it's going to be these.
So pussy isn't the worst thing.
I hope they win 7-0 every game, but I'm just telling you how I feel.
It's not great, but I got him winning the cup.
Bruins at 6, yeah.
Bruins and 4. I'm a sweep guy.
I would have booed if I was a Chicago fan and Kane scored.
And that's why you're a miserable loser. That
womp.
hates his team that's in fucking second place in the division.
All right, well, you've been when Tom Brady played. This doesn't involve you. When Tom Brady, if he scored like a game-winning touchdown with time expiring at Gillette Stadium, the time they played, would you have cheered for Tom Brady?
Yeah.
I don't think I would have been like, damn, that sucks. After, like, maybe a year later, be like, all right, maybe that was pretty cool. But at the time, I definitely wouldn't have been happy.
I wouldn't do that for like every fucking, like, I'm not going to do that at fucking Mac Jones.
Especially
does it,
on
but,
this
like, Tom
Patriots
Brady,
team.
like what Patrick Kane means to that city. Like, do you know how bad the Blackhawks were entire life? And then they became a dynasty.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's a pretty accurate fucking
to a junior version,
analogy.
to a junior version of what Tom did. Yes.
Not a shot in hell you don't clap if Tom did that to the Pats. No shot.
The way we felt
'Cause
when
he's
he
a
left us,
miserable
the way when he
loser.
felt the way we felt when he left us.
Quit
At least
stuttering,
I
you
felt.
fucking idiot.
I'm stuttering into
So wait,
demise.
Are you still you're still sad hook? You're still
God, everyone's doing
shooken up by the fucking breakup still, huh?
No,
you're not over it.
Nah,
Tom's so over it.
I
News
watched-
is coming out. Giselle was
Yeah.
banging the fucking yoga guy well
what do you
before,
think-
and
what
one
do
of
you-
his kids might not be his.
What do you think about that?
He was kissing that kid on the mouth.
What do I think
That's a
about that?
different kid.
I think Tom doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
he's
I
the
think
greatest
he's
in
on-
the world.
he's
and
on a bigger
none of us
level.
matters.
Baddest motherfucker on the
Baddest
planet.
motherfucker on the planet.
He's worrying about what he's gonna say in the
I
studio
know,
in the fall.
I know he ain't worried about Nazz clapping for him if he gets a game-winning touchdown against the shit Pats that you
Well,
shouldn't even
they
be a
weren't-
fan of.
They weren't shit at the time, man. I'm a fan till I die. But that's a true fan.
They weren't shit at the time. They've been shit since he's been gone.
You jump bandwagon to bandwagon. That's just no way to go through life, my friend. Or it's one way to go, and it's not my way.
Only God can judge
I,
me.
I promise this much.
Yeah, you get that Bible.
Yeah.
I'm willing to shake hands on it now. I'll never hop back on the Pats bandwagon if that's what you want me to hear. Like,
No,
is that okay if I
I-
shifted
I-
one day?
No.
I knew that the tank was coming.
But you do
I'll
need to
never
pick,
hop back on the
you
bandwagon.
need to pick a top 3 team for every sport. And you can't
I
skew
never
from
left
that.
the Celtics one.
Okay.
Yeah, because they haven't
Bruins,
sucked in a while.
I don't watch enough hockey. I'll always
Yeah.
ride with the bees.
Yeah, that's fair.
Socks. I've
the-
never
fuck
really
the
been a
Sox.
socks guy,
Fuck the
even
Sox.
though I have the
Then you
tattoo
gotta-
on my back, which makes no sense.
Come
but
on.
Fridays, man. They'll
Just
get
from
you.
that, you got to
I'm
be
more
a
of a
Sox
Rays
guy.
guy than a socks guy.
All right.
Well,
So you're riding with Anton.
That's due to
And then
It's probably like a Houston Astros fan.
Football-
Yeah, just fucking
football's
yeah.
scripted, so I'll go with whoever the hot script is that year.
Who's the hottest script?
Tampa.
Unfortunately, right now it's the Chiefs, but that's got to shift.
Yeah, it's like pretty clearly the Chiefs, right?
And I wasn't with that script last year, but
You were Tampa. You did stay strong with Tampa.
I'll still ride with Tampa. I'm not happy the Baker's probably gone, but
We're gonna have to pay him $40 million. We'll see.
Minshew.
That's the next best thing.
that would be really great
The
for
match
me.
made it happen. Yeah.
Or the return of Jameis Winston.
That would also be great. I'm good with either of those.
Yeah.
Pretty much anyone else is going to kind of suck for me.
Yeah, I agree.
You'll see my true colors then.
I agree. Before we get to Showtime, Kirk Cousins of the Patriots. Would you like that?
Kirk Cousins just got a full out grill. So fuck yeah.
I'd like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I'd
Patriots.
take it.
I'd take it all.
Where we're at, like, if that was like a Brady replacement, I'd be like, no, like where we're at currently.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. At
I'm
this
in.
point, give me the fucking milkman.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
I'm
yeah.
As not a
I-
fan, I like that for you guys.
Yeah, I would take Kirk Cousins
That
in a
could help
heartbeat.
you guys. I
No,
could see
we'd
that
be better.
that would be an immediate impact. Like you
Then-
might make the playoffs next year.
Then
if you get
take
Kirk.
Marvin Harrison at 3. Boom,
Like it.
boom.
Kirk would,
Yeah.
like, we'd be much
Are
better.
we getting
if
Marvin
Kirk-
Harrison?
It really depends of if they want to pick one of these quarterbacks or trade down. Take it. If they take a tackle, I'm going to throw up.
I want it
hope
on
they
the
take a
spot.
tackle.
Yeah, I want it recorded and on the spot.
I think I'm one of those like jejunum guys. Actually, I gotta bring it up because I was with Tim from Quincy last week. He said back in middle school, you punched him in the jejunum, and he puked.
Tim McNally?
Yeah,
He
said
pretty
it happened.
close. Yeah,
He said it
I
happened.
punched him once, and he started to not feel good.
he said a delayed reaction. Like
And
it's a-
no, and
yeah.
then I waited a second, and I punched him again,
Oh, you bully.
and he threw up in class, and literally got sent home for the day.
I told him I'd bring that up. I had to get that.
What's
in.
Hey,
Tim,
that's a win.
what's Tim McNally doing getting in a ring with fucking the
Dude,
champ
I don't
over
know.
here?
We didn't even like have beef. Tim McNally's my boy.
It's probably like a recess.
I
It was
love
like
Tim
punch
McNally.
me in the ribs.
No, no, we were just in science class, and I just
He's
was
like-
an asshole, and I
Hey,
punched him in the
yeah.
Two
kidney.
punches to get kicked out of science.
Showtime's
think- why not?
Yeah,
Look
I'd
at that
take that.
haircut.
No,
That's
for
a
him.
bully haircut.
Yeah, I got,
That's
I
a
got this
bully
to Francis Hogan.
bully flow.
The end of that story was he asked the teacher if he could go to the bathroom because he had the yak. The teacher said no, so he puked on the floor. Like,
Nice.
like,
Mr.
what, like-
Kane, guy sucks.
Yeah, if you're gonna puke, like what do you do as a teacher to be like, no, you have to stay and
That
then
guy
give him
was
the
an
chance to puke?
He should have
egomaniac.
puked on her.
That guy was an egomaniac pervert. That guy would stare down every girl's shirts. We're in 7th grade.
What a cocksucker.
No, guy's
Call him
legit.
out.
Yeah,
Name?
guy's a pervert. I don't like Central Middle School
Keith
teachers.
Kane.
They're all a bunch of
Keith
fucking
Kane. Call
cocksuckers
him
that
out.
bully
Yeah.
little kids.
Yeah, Keith Kane. Why not us?
Oh, dude. Mr. Phelan, cocksucker.
I'll never forget. I think I brought it up when Mayor Coke was here.
I don't wave to him. He lives on my street. Never waved to him once.
Yeah, shout out. 8th grade, I was in his social studies class
one of
when
these.
Tom Coke won. I couldn't have seen a person more mean to us throughout the rest of the day. Guys like bald as fuck, like plain white. He was as red as like the devil's dick.
Wow.
He was a fucking mean bastard to young kids, and I hate that shit.
Yep. So shout out to some asshole middle school teachers.
Yeah.
Mrs.
wow.
Scavera, you're a punk bitch. I'd fucking rock your shit. You know that.
He kicked me out of the flag football championship because they said I flag guarded on a kick return and for a touchdown. They called it back as a flag guard, and so I fucking booted the ball, got kicked out,
Yeah, he's a clown.
took the ringer off my finger.
Mr. Griffith, the man.
The man.
Dude, the
See-
man.
See, there's positive vibes here. There's positive vibes.
Fucking
here.
Mr. Griffith is actually one of the
We have
nicest and
us
coolest
back.
teachers I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah,
So shout out to
don't
Mr.
call him by
Griffith.
his first name though. You'll get a fucking.
What's up, Mike? You would fucking freak.
No,
And-
it's Paul. But
is it? Oh, his brother's Mike. His brother's Mike.
I called him by first name like first day of middle school. I got pieced out by him, which was rightfully so. I remember that.
Yeah.
Never
Who do you
forget.
think you
Yeah,
are?
you're a
Who do you guys
cocksucker.
think
Well,
you
I
are?
was 6th grade. What was that? Like 12 years
Yeah,
old.
you also thought you were the man back then.
Yeah, why not us?
You were legit Reggie Bush in white form.
Fuck.
Yeah, that guy was a man. Who
Yeah.
else was cool?
Oh, the Demon
Miss
Slayer.
Haley. Miss Haley was a 6th grade advanced teacher. She was fucking cool for math. I liked her. No, she was weird. She kind of looked like Miss Frizz from
Magic School
Magic
Bus.
School Bus. I probably would have fucked her too. Yeah, definitely.
How about the Demon Slayer? How's
Oh,
that?
Demon Slayer was fucking awesome, dude. Went to the premiere in town. Saw it in IMAX. Not 3D, 2D.
I know 3D.
I don't
They
know.
don't have it in 3D. It's not
No,
3D.
they don't have
Yeah,
3D?
yeah, it's just not made in 3D. And got the commemoratory cup.
Hell yeah.
Mike Steele. Hell yeah, you gotta have
It
it.
was a fucking sick
It's
cup.
a sick
It was
cup.
a sick
The-
cup.
Wait, you
the
guys
show's
went
sick.
together?
No. You showed me the picture.
Me and Steele saw the finale of last season, which is the start of this movie, and then the first episode
What
of the
time
new
of the night
season.
was that? At like 5
7
a.m.?
o'clock.
7
Oh,
p.m.?
when we watched it? Oh, yeah. Probably around that time. Yeah, probably around that
Might
time.
have been in one. We couldn't get it to work for a while. It was like the.
Oh, yeah, crash the
like,
system.
Yeah, the system like crashed because so many people were trying to watch it in like different countries and shit.
Yeah, it was
Like
insane.
it literally crashed. We couldn't get it. I was like, Craig,
Yeah,
what's happening
it
here?
broke
He
the
was
internet.
like, he
I
was
was
like,
freaking
yeah,
out.
like I wanted to watch it. I was like down. Craig was like that was Craig's night.
Yeah.
Like
I was
Craig,
ru- I
Craig was like, what
ruined.
is happening?
I know
was
how
ruined.
Craig gets too when he wants to get something done.
Oh, it was so
he was
fucked.
probably fucking moving
No,
manically.
it was just out of his power for a while. Like
Yeah.
they was just down.
Whipping
Then
Like,
like
that
the
was reality.
subtitles aren't working. We don't know Japanese.
Gotta learn.
I'm like,
gotta
yeah,
learn.
no, I actually have been learning slightly. So some girl on Hinge literally was just like, I'll fall for you if you take me to Japan. I go, I'll literally fly you there first week of April.
Is that when you're off
Let's go.
next?
No,
you
that's just
work all-
when, that's just when the seasons, because in Japan there's like 12 different seasons throughout
That's
the year.
wild. I'd forget it all.
So it's like the cherry blossom seasons in like March that goes in, and that's like no, it's like end of March, beginning of April.
what kind of weather is that? That's gonna be hot, right?
No, September is like the hot weather for them there.
Cherry blossom. Then what do you like?
That's
Cherry
spring.
blossom, yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
spring,
start of the
yeah.
spring. It's the start of the spring. So it's you can
like sunflowers blossom.
time
I
it
love-
perfectly to catch snow and go skiing and also catch the cherry blossoms in like one trip, which would be fucking amazing because Japan has some of the best ski
This guy
resorts.
knows what he's talking about.
So a scale of 1 to 10, Demon Slayer.
9.2.
nice.
That's pretty high. pretty high.
There is some room for improvements, but the potential of this season is unbelievable. It's going to be a good one.
First
So-
time they made a movie?
No, they made one. They do one in between each season. So 1 and 2, they had one. It was the Train of
And
Mugen.
it's always in theaters like this?
So it'll be the last episode of the last season and then the newest episode of the first season, but they just combine it. So the last episodes of every season are done in like a cinematic form. So even if you're watching like the 9th and then you go to the 10th, you're like, oh, this is clearly
It's
different.
different.
Yeah, it's just way higher quality, like
Interesting.
made
Sounds
for the
like the
silver
move.
screen. Yeah,
Sounds like
it's,
the move.
it is. It's
Is
a
it
sick
doing-
way.
It's a wild show.
Yeah,
in theory.
Is it doing big numbers?
Huge. I
think I've watched Demon Slayer. I'm sure.
I think
if
the
you've been in the
first-
studio with Showtime enough, you've watched
You want to
Demon
get cozy
Slayer.
with a girl on a nice Friday night? Demon Slayer is your choice.
Anime is underrated.
Yep.
It really is. It's a
think-
good fucking genre.
The first Demon Slayer was like the highest grossing like animated movie in like the history of Japan. Like when it came out.
I
Big
believe
news.
it.
Big news.
Yeah.
If true.
If it's fucking crashing sites like that when an episode comes out, that doesn't happen all the time.
I got 5 Steele and Nazz questions you didn't think you were gonna run into tonight.
I'm ready
Should
for
I run
this.
those?
Yes, I'm pumped.
Since we're talking about films, what is the best Rocky movie?
Rocky 3.
I think
4.
Rocky 4, right? With the
4.
the Russian,
Yes.
yeah,
Ivan Drago.
Ivan Drago.
Never seen him.
This guy's going Mr. T over here. That was an awful thing that
That's
you
a
just
tough
said.
Yeah, we might have to talk about getting in one. We might need a Rocky.
I was ready to get like
That's why
mad
you
at
haven't
Craig.
won.
I got way mad at you.
That's
I
why
have
you
one.
suck at
I have
boxing.
one.
That's why you have
Yeah,
it.
he's gonna win. Don't knock him down.
I like the
gonna
Creeds. I like the Creed movies.
Creed, yeah, they're a little bit more like new age.
Yeah.
Rocky
I've probably
1 and 4
seen
are the
some
best.
of Rocky, but I don't think I've ever like watched a full
There's
one.
no way you like haven't seen part of Rocky 4 in your life at some point.
It's all
that-
about the
Is
comeback.
that the one who is he? The Russian
fights
in that
the
one?
Russian,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Whether it's by just like videos or
Yeah,
gifts or
yeah.
something.
No, I've
like, you've
definitely
seen
seen
part
that.
of that movie.
And I've run the Rocky stairs. I've been.
Oh.
I have a picture with the statue. I'm affiliated.
At least, yeah. I've never been on the stairs, so you got
I did
it
them.
over there.
By
I
the
did
way, to go to Steele's stat for that statistic, Demon Slayer's movie in 2020 was the highest grossing film of the year with $507 million. So it's a $500 million movie.
That's fucking nuts.
Absolutely fucking insane. It probably cost $10 million to make the
Any
movie.
sex scenes?
No, there's not like there is perverted animes, but this is a very like you watch this with a kid. There's a lot of animes when people are like, oh, animes for kids, and then I'll show you an anime you would not want to show adults. Like it's fucked up. Yeah, like goresome.
My number 2 question here: would you rather eat 10 hot dogs or the same amount of food with burgers?
Burgers.
I think burgers all day,
dogs.
right?
Hot dogs, hot dogs is a gut grenade. A little
I'm
fucking
anti
throat
hot
dart.
dog.
Yeah,
Hot
throat
dogs
dart.
suck.
Yeah,
They make my
I'll
belly
like,
hurt.
I like mix in one, like maybe like a barbecue.
If it's Sully's, I could put down 10 and not.
A Sully's dog's made from something different. I can have 2 of those and I'm fine.
No other dog.
Or
No,
a
clam box, the clam box.
A turn dog is good too. You're at your local golf
Nah.
course, getting to the 10th
That's why you
hole.
fall apart on the back 9.
Why
Get a
would
fruit
Would you do
cup.
10 of
Get a
them
fruit
at
cup.
the turn on the golf course?
No,
'Cause
fuck
then-
no. I'm talking about one. But
Yeah,
like
in the
10.
worst round of golf of your
Oh
life.
no, yeah, I'm taking down burgers all day. I was gonna do 10 and 10, but 10 burgers is more than 10 dogs. So you have the same amount of food. I'm thinking like 5-6 burgers, maybe. That's
That's
probably
probably
it.
the equivalent.
Yeah.
That's
Probably
some
like
meaty ass hot dogs.
Yeah, there are variables out
There's some
there. For
thick.
sure.
You lay
That's
that
tougher
thing
to do
flat.
than you think. It's tough to do the Anton Cinco.
Well,
Not many did.
This is when the questions get a little not dirty, but out to lunch. Would you rather die in a plane crash or drown in open water?
Die in a plane crash
Yeah,
because there's
crash.
people around
Plane
me and I could
crash.
probably try and fuck before then.
And you
I like that.
and like hopefully
We're
it
gonna
just,
beat off into salt water.
and
Come
hopefully
on,
it's just
dude.
like
waiting for a shark.
Yeah, so a shark can eat
Yeah.
my cum, then me. Come
and hopefully
on.
you're just like dead, like while you're in the water, like you're exactly just the loneliness.
You might survive the plane
loneliness
crash, too.
factor.
No, that's not the rules of the game.
Yeah, that wasn't the question. That wasn't
Magic's
the
like,
question.
I take over. Fucking land
The
it upside
question said,
down.
do you die in a plane crash?
I agree with
He's like, I
Showtime.
ride the shark.
Things
make
can
a
get
turn
wild
around.
in air still. Things can get a little, like end of it's going down. You're flying into
You
a
know
building.
what? I want to fly.
Sorry.
I want to fly, crash in the ocean, then die in the ocean.
Double
Because same
dip.
thing, I'd be having like competitions. I'd be like, who can die further?
Yeah, the shark's
Come
gonna
back
get you
up.
first,
Yeah.
dude. Shark's gonna get you.
Quick death pool.
Bang the flight attendants. Sounds fun. It's like kind of
Delta's been on point recently. I've been flying a lot. There's been some fucking Delta's fucking
nothing better than a smoke show.
Delta's on point. So shout out Delta.
I flew Delta a couple weeks back. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Good people. Good talent.
Delta actually
Great-
saved
great
my life
concessions.
coming back from Denver. They actually did fucking help me out huge and let me sit in the airplane bathroom for 4 hours coming home. So
That's tight. Were you just ripping ass? Or
no, I literally was so violently sick to my stomach. I just like couldn't even sit in my seat, and the guy was just kept bringing me
Tough go.
water. I was just like, yeah, I'm like, I guess so.
That sucks. There's few worse places for that to happen.
Oh,
than
yeah.
plane.
They-
Thank
That's
God that didn't
that's
happen
like-
on a Spirit flight.
No, they asked me
They
if
would've
like
tossed you out.
I wanted to divert the plane when we were like over Chicago with like 2 hours left. I'm like, dude, get me the fuck home.
Yeah,
like,
no, just
yeah,
do it.
Yeah, like just I cannot stop.
They were
Like,
gonna divert the plane.
yeah,
flight?
it was that bad. Like I couldn't get. I missed my first flight leaving Denver because I couldn't get on because I was in so much pain. Went to the hospital, then went back to the airport.
just too many drinks?
No, I had just like a stomach issue and
Showtime's been ripping, man.
Showtime, prime time.
The ripping got up.
the ripping got me. I'm 29 days sober right now. What day is it? 28th. I'm actually 30 days sober. So round of applause. Give me a round. Come on, I deserve it.
This
Sound
one
good.
might hit home for a couple people. Question number 4. Would you call a girl back if they wet your bed?
Yes,
Yes.
because I've done it to way too many chicks that have returned my calls.
That's why I said this one might hit
Yes,
home for some
that hits
people.
home.
Yes.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know if I would.
Yeah.
It's circumstantial. If you knew the girl, or you're like, all right. But if you just bringing back someone off the street and they just rip all over your
Hey.
bed, I don't know if you really want that second
It
go.
depends who it is too.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if a girl, you can tell she obviously fucked up. But if you piss in the bed, you got a problem.
They literally, yeah.
Yeah.
I might ask her to pay for some new sheets, possibly.
Oh,
I've been asked
absolutely,
that. So,
dude.
And then
Totally
and then
right.
you kind of question yourself. You're like, she really that drunk? Like, can she handle her alcohol?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. She's just a slob at that
Was it
point.
squirt?
It's all squirt,
That's true.
baby.
That's true. It's good aim. Good aim.
Did I have a good night last night?
I'd honestly probably say you owe me new sheets and then just keep the same
A
sheets.
chick
and then
can
just
kind of
keep
pull it
going.
off. A chick can kind of pull it off. Like, you don't remember what we did last night?
I feel
or
like she-
could,
no,
with me,
she-
she could definitely be like, "That's your piss."
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a classic move. Is the pass off?
and I'd
did
be
that.
like, "Fuck." But I wonder if that's happened to me before.
It's definitely happened to someone.
Yeah, you and your drunk slobs.
It's definitely always me.
Last but not least, this one goes down a little bit. Good for bar and grill talk. Drumsticks or flats for wings?
I'll fucking wipe out a restaurant on flats, dude.
Flats.
I don't
Flats.
Drumsticks all day.
I used to be a drumstick
Really?
guy,
Yeah.
but flats just seemed like it's
Easier.
more clean. It's easy to go.
care. They got more skin on them.
Yeah.
Flats are easier, you're saying?
More
Yeah.
skin per meat
How?
ratio.
You have
got-
to do the work.
No, you get the half. No, come on.
No.
It's not work.
No, you're working around a fucking drumstick. You're like grabbing it where you already bit. Wings eats bing, eat the middle, you're done.
Drumstick, I feel like a dog. I keep
Yeah.
biting it till I hit the bone. It's like,
Got me in the mood for some wings.
Oh,
Pizza
boy.
Maria might be getting a wing order today.
They have good wings.
Bet they
He
do.
was like looking up to the sky when he said that. He was like,
They really do be seasoned though.
big shout out to another sponsorship.
Dude, I
Yeah,
say it all the
fucking
time.
A.
Pizza Maria.
Like, let's get these sponsors. Road to 1K, are we still on it?
Yeah, we're still on it.
I saw we gained one subscriber at least since the last post.
That was
I
big.
noticed that.
That was big for Team Morale.
Shout out to whoever you are.
I haven't really
It was probably
I haven't
one of
fully
you
pushed
guys.
yet.
No.
March 1st, we're going. I'm starting hard. That's the campaign.
Yeah,
Watch fast.
once the good weather comes around, we're still in hibernation mode.
Like
a
I
little.
can't wait. Mr. Martini event this year is gonna be nuts.
Fucking right.
Might even be sober, but you know, I still get wild.
I'll make sure they're getting us some non-alcoholic espresso martinis.
Yeah, I can't be looking like a loser.
yeah.
I'll just get drunk.
Espresso,
Fuck
yeah.
it. I'll black out. Fuck
why
it.
not?
Yeah,
Fuck it.
it's for the
I'll
team.
come back.
I'll fall off the
Espresso
wagon.
martini event.
I'll hop
Anything's
right
up.
back on. I'll leave
I
the
wonder
wagon
where it's
parked
gonna
out
be
front.
this year. Fucking nice mansion.
Yeah, no, they
What are the
got
boys
to
cooking?
after the Sir Winston. They got to follow up with something.
Shout
better than
out, Mr. Martinis, by the way.
Yeah.
Shout out
Liam,
Liam.
it's Liam's birthday.
Is it today?
It's
Happy
Liam's
birthday,
birthday
Liam.
today.
Happy birthday,
Shoot him a
sir.
text.
that. Don't get his number. Call him.
Give me my merch, please. I don't want to. I know you're working on it, but
Um,
I want to eat the beans soon.
the New England FreeJacks, coming off their championship banner year, they open up in Charlotte against Anthem FC. What's March 3rd? Is that Saturday or Sunday?
That's Sunday. That's Sunday.
Sunday. Big event should be in Charlotte. I don't think Charlotte knows what's coming. It's going to be a bat out of hell, like I mentioned. The Bald Eagle might get things done again.
Oh, we're running it back, boys. We're running it back. Can't wait. March 9th, home opener. Be there.
Champtoberfest is what they call it.
Champtoberfest. I'll be there.
And then
I
they're
will
doing
be there.
a St. Patrick's Day festival the weekend after that too.
Yes.
So big celebrations coming down at Pageant.
Veterans.
Is it gonna be a
Veterans,
Veterans?
yeah.
All right,
First
sure.
home game is next Saturday, March 9th.
Yeah, that's a Champtoberfest
Oh, yeah,
celebration.
home
So it's just a huge,
Home
huge.
opener. Can't wait. Banner day.
I'm
gotta
going.
be there.
I'm going too. I'm going to
Okay.
be there.
Yeah, I'll definitely go
Me
too.
and Steele was
I'll
trying
be
to
there.
bowl. Steele,
Don't
are you
ignore me.
going?
I'm going to go.
Are you going? No,
be
because
there.
last year
Well-
Steele was the biggest fan of all of us. I got to say that 100% fact. And he'd always be begging us, and we just never went. So
He
this
did,
year,
he did.
This year it's a massive,
call-outs.
Well,
a lot of
maybe
calls.
we'll get in there. Maybe we'll get in the locker room next week. We'll get a little interview going
Yeah.
with the boys.
That'd be
I'll
great.
have to hit them up this weekend, see what's what.
Dude, we should really try and get Patrick Chung. That guy Chuck knows Patrick Chung.
Let's get him. Let's get Chuck on here. Let's get weird with
Chuck's a
Chuck and
weird
Alicia.
guy. Dude, I like him though.
A possible future sponsor there too. I also
No,
just,
she said she's ready. She was like, Magic's asked me the first fucking 3 months I open. I'm trying to fucking pay bills and like open out my electrical. She's like,
let's
now
all
I'm
go
at-
get stretched
no,
out.
she was like, now I'm in-
Compliments.
No, she said, well, first of all, we can all go for free if we were to do like an actual thing for it and film it. But
do it.
I'm doing an actual review for her, like coming up soon. So, but she said she
Showtime
will she
reviews.
will sponsor us, like dead serious. So
He's got to piss. I got a quick thing just to wrap up
They-
here.
wait, time
fresh
out.
off the fucking horn.
wait, time out real quick. She also said she would want to come to the softball tournament if we did this year and do it at the tournament. So if like people just want to fucking come and just get stretched out in between
Yeah,
games
but
and
yes.
shit.
By
That
game,
could help
Yeah.
Malachi's.
by game 6 in a row, my
Yeah.
my quads
Hey,
are down.
Rex.
I
No,
need to
yeah, no.
stretch.
So that'd be awesome. So
Stretch.
we'll give them some money, or they'll come in
Yeah.
and whatever. Yeah, I think they'll just
Get it
probably do
done.
it for free.
Fresh off the wire from Tommy Paluzzi.
Oh boy.
I owe you milk, and I have an idea for paying the debt. Live stream it, Ohio State, first game of the year before kickoff, and I wash away last season with embarrassing myself right before
All
kickoff
talk.
and have a clean slate with my boys.
All talk, no action.
See you in September then, I guess?
September.
It's on recording.
It's on recording? Yes.
What
We accept
happened?
your plea.
He owes me milk because he bet Ohio State
Well, it
versus
is up
Michigan,
to
and
you. You have to accept
I accept that.
that it is
I
acceptable.
can wait. I'm patient.
Respond now, live on air.
Live on air,
Brian from
documented.
Brian from San Diego wanted to do a milk challenge if the Padres made the playoffs. I told him I'd give him his presents soon. So we'll have to give him his
I
call
agree
over.
to your terms.
Nice. It's
Brian
on.
Nazz milk? Yeah. Have
he
him milk
wants milk.
himself in his penthouse pool. Fuck it, that would be good content.
Nice house there.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Episode 157 in the books. Big shout out, everyone.
Heads to
Sponsors.
1K.
Hedge to
Thanks to
1K.
1K.
Steele's got a piss.
We'll see you next week. Thanks a lot again, Frank the Tank Hogan.
Thanks, Hank.
Right the tank.
Good pod.
The new year is almost here, and if you're looking to shed off some holiday pounds before beach season, well, look no further and head on down to Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, located at 101 French Avenue in Braintree, Massachusetts. Owned and operated by our guy, Quincy legend, Craig Kelly. You will be assured that you are getting the best training around. They believe in only the highest standards of physical fitness training and have been leading the charge at their state-of-the-art fitness facility since 2020. Their staff is actively enriching the lives of members and creating a community of like-minded people who love being healthy and strong. They are helping you to get in shape and teaching you how to maintain your health and fitness. Group fitness classes as well as one-on-one personal training sessions are available. Make sure to visit slightedgefit.com and also follow them on Instagram at slightedgefitness and set up a consultation today. If you're looking to get back in shape or trying to get a slight edge on the competition, this gym is for you. Check out Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, located at 101 French Avenue in Braintree, Massachusetts, and tell them the boys from Steele and Nazz sent you.